Oh, hey, we're live. Okay.
People will always ask me, am I a narcissist?
Oh, this guy is good.
And I'll go, do you ever feel guilty? A narcissist is not going to feel that guilt. What if they...
This guy that Lewis Howe is interviewing, his name is Jerry Wise, and he is a family therapist who has like 30 years experience working with their, coaching and giving therapy to families. Oh, let me grab my mic. Much better sound quality. The proper equipment. Okay. So, okay, testing. Let's see how we're doing testing. Okay, yep, that works. Okay. These are my Rode Go. They're so little. See, that looks like, it reminds me of like the little English soldier with those hats, the furry hats. Anywho, okay. So this was an interview Lewis Howe did on his School of Greatness, and he was interviewing Jerry Wise. So this man, Jerry Wise, is a therapist. Let me see what he describes him as. Yeah, he doesn't really, I don't see a description, but he did like 30 years of family therapy to help people work better together and get along better as families. And he also comments on narcissistic stuff, which I think is affects many people in this world, whether we realize it or not. Like, I didn't know I was as affected by that as I was in my life. And you can start to think about your own lives, but if you think about the patterns that your families have taken over the years and the people that, maybe, you had a certain parent or family member in your family that you maybe didn't have a great relationship with, and let's say you left the family and you're like, okay, I'm moving out of the state or something. Chances are, if you didn't resolve that issue within yourself, you might have attracted, and this is what I did year after year, is attract somebody just like that in my life. And so because I was unhealthy for years, I didn't even know I was not healthy all those years, I did attract people that were unhealthy too. And it was a pattern, I didn't even notice it. So this guy, Jerry Wise, is talking. I put the link in the description, so please do watch the interview. I think it's like an hour and 25 minutes, the whole thing. But it's Lewis Howe and Jerry Wise. Now he is, if you just joined us, oh, hey, here's the chat. Okay, all right, yes, I did put oil on my face. The first comment, hello everybody, be sure to oil up. Yes, I am 54 years old. I put oil on my face. It is fantastic. And it is, what night is it? Friday night, that's right. But anyway, yeah, I have to oil my face and my skin because I'm older. So that's the way it is. Okay. Oh, somebody wrote, the strongest actions for a woman is to love herself, be herself, and shine amongst those who never believed she could. Wow, that was really beautiful. Thank you for sending that. Am I 32? I am 54, but thank you. Okay, come on. We're going to get back to business here. I was talking about this. I did 7 pages of notes, so we're getting through this. Everybody, don't distract me. Okay. Anywho. All right, so I was watching Lewis Howe. He was interviewing this therapist, Jerry Wise. I'm trying to get through the intro. And he said some things that just blew my mind. He said, I have it like queued up, so we'll play it.
Not wrong. They're always right.
Is somebody in your life always right? That kind of was like, oh yeah, I could think of a bunch of people like that in my life. And then if somehow I managed to not be with that type of person who was always right, I attract another person just like that in my life. So I don't know if you guys have that issue as well. If you kind of have a pattern of people that you're with, and then even if you can somehow break away from them or they leave or something, then someone else comes in your life and replaces that. So anywho, so this guy, Jerry Wise, said some other awesome things. He said, so many people grow up under the family trance. I'm gonna let him say it because he says it so good.
you made them do
Oh
it,
my gosh.
or
Oh, yeah.
they did it.
Some people never take
for your
responsibility.
good. Jerry, the life relationship
Okay,
counselor.
I didn't have it queued up right. Anywho, I have his quotes right here. So, all right. So he said, so many people grow up under their family's trance. They don't understand the dysfunction of the family because it's been normalized. And he also used the term malignant normalcy. It's not a normalcy you want to have. So, anywho, it's, he also says it's never too late to have a happy childhood. That's a great message. I agree with that. You know, like we might have been through some stuff in our childhood. I wasn't, you know, particularly, you know, not treated well, but, you know, there were times when you could be lonely and you think you're alone in the world, you know, and you could feel very sad as a kid. And then you can either go within yourself and find the strength to go on, or you can start, you know, putting yourself down. And I think it's whoever's around you, you're going to hear those voices. So you're not, you know, you're not going to put yourself down on purpose, but if that's what you're hearing all the time, then that kind of becomes your internalized voice. And that's what this guy Jerry was talking about, which was very interesting. Okay, so he says it's never too late to have a happy childhood, so let's start now. So that was very cool. That was a neat little concept, which I agree with. You know, like that's what I think. We're never too late to be kind to ourselves and start treating ourselves like we should have been treated. So his goal is to help people see outside the box and in a broader way, and there's some universal truths. So that's kind of interesting. Let's see. Yeah, and then he also says sometimes we use that internal voice that we have to criticize ourselves and be mean to ourselves. And I'm sure if you actually listen, if you haven't done, you know, kind of internal work, you might be shocked at what you hear, because that that kind of inner voice you may have might be kind of mean to you, because that might be what you heard as a kid. And that's heartbreaking, because you still have that little kid inside of you. You know, we all do. It doesn't go away. It's there. So that's my goal with this channel, is to try to be kind to my inner child, which it sounds so weird, but it's important work. So anywho, there were really good things on this. I suggest you watch the entire interview if you can. He also went on to say the thing that helps your kids the most and the people in your life the most is by healing your own wounds. So, you know, we could have stuff that, you know, maybe our parents were mean or abusive to us or just, you know, terrible. But if we are adults, it's on us to fix it. They're not going to fix it. Even if they say they're sorry and try to do their best, they can't fix it within us. We have to fix it ourselves. So that's another thing. I just want to empower people so that they can know, like, hey, I might still be injured from stuff I didn't even know happened to me, and I'm going to fix it, and I'm going to feel better, and I'm going to be healthy. And it's not impossible. It's not. It's hard. It takes time and energy, and effort and strength. But you can do it. You can heal yourself. You can heal yourself, and you could be better than you ever even imagined. So that's the message of my channel. I have to go and now meal prep and cut this up for the week. So I hope you have a great night. It's a Friday night. It's almost 11 p.m. Have a great night, and thank you. From myself to yourself, thanks for joining me on this journey. You've got this.